Okay, we are now to the editing phase where we're going to put together our movie. So, I've got to find my iMovie. Quickest way I found is to touch and press down, and you can type in iMovie. Mine popped up right there. Here you can see I've got some of the things I've created on my iPad. I'm going to click plus, of course, because I'm creating a new video. This is to edit together your video interviewing Peter Picker. Of course, it's a movie. Now, you should have 2 clips, and luckily, I thought mine would be there. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I've got my interview, and then I've got my interviewee, my Peter Picker. I'm going to click Create Movie. It's going to automatically drag those clips over. And there we go. So, there's my interview, there's the other one. Now, if you can remember, we're going to hit play for a second.
All right, I'm going to show you how you are going to do the interview portion.
Okay, as you remember, I did some extra stuff on there before I started doing the questions. So, if I want to shrink that one up, I'm not going to cut anything yet, I'm just going to shrink it. So, once I click on it, you see that yellow bar pulls up. Then I can click and drag, and I need to find where I started the interview part. And I remember I tried to look a little serious so it would show up. And I keep going. Oh, I might check it by hitting play.
Or maybe you brought a costume to change.
Nope, not there yet.
So, if I'm the interviewer, I can even roll just like this and...
Almost there. So it takes a minute to get there.
Hello, I am Tom Brokaw, here with Peter Picker, the boy who picked his nose so much that his snot ball took over the world. Now, Peter, why do you pick your nose so much?
Okay, now where that is the end of that question, here's where I am able to make the edit. So I click on it so that it's selected, and notice when I clicked on it, all of these options come up below. I'm going to choose split. When I split it, now it ends there.
Then you'll pause. You'll wait,
Okay.
and then you will ask question number 2, but give yourself enough pause so that you can have some place to edit. Interesting. Now,
Okay, now I've got 2 options. I can either drag it over to here, or I can touch it again, and I can tell it once again to split. Now, I know this was extra stuff. I'm going to touch it, and I'm going to delete. See the little garbage can? Now that's gone. Now, if I go back to the first, we're going to hit play.
hello, I am Tom Brokaw, here with Peter Picker, the boy who picked his nose so much that his snot ball took over the world. Now, Peter, why do you pick your nose so much? Interesting. Now, what was the best...
Okay, now you see I took out that extra stuff. Now, I could have done it another way as well, of course. Now, let's say I accidentally deleted the wrong clip. You can shake your iPad, and it will say undo project edit, and you can have that back. So now that's back.
Then you'll pause.
Okay, but I do want that out. The other option you had, though, is you could have clicked, just like we did before, once you click on the clip and drag that yellow box over. Either one is fine. It doesn't matter which one you choose. Okay, but I'm just going to go ahead and delete that for now. All right, but now let's say I wanted to put in that first question. You could go through, and that's probably what I would do, is go through and edit out my questions first, but I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to find my first answer. So, I'm going to hit play to find where I start answering.
All right, Peter Picker time. Question 1. Well, what?
Okay, I'm going to find where I start talking, and I'm going to click on that clip, and I'm going to split. Now I'm going to find the end of that. Now that first part was extra, so I'm going to take that out. Could have clicked and dragged. That's fine either way.
One for you today. Thank you very much.
That's going to be the end of there, so I'm going to click on it. I'm going to split it. Now, here's the fun part. I'm going to click on that clip. Notice how it went small. I'm going to touch and hold. I'm going to drag it down. Now I'm going to put this in between that very first split that I did. Obviously, I've got a lot of editing to do there. You're going to have quite a bit as well. Again, do not rush. Take your time. This is a fun project. Take your time. Let's come up with something really good. All right, let's see how that worked.
Hello, I am Tom.
Let me speed up a little bit. Make sure I got, yep, I did. All right, here we go.
Why do you pick your nose so much?
Well, what an interesting question, but I don't think I'll be answering that one for you today. Thank you very much.
Interesting. Now, what was the best thing your mega boat...
Okay, notice how we got that all there. So that's all we have to do. Now, if you'd like, if you want to get fancy, if you think you're pretty good at this, notice when I click on it, I have titles. You could put a title. Now, it's an interview. The names go up along the bottom, and I don't actually see it on there. Let's see. I don't see a title that goes on the bottom. Let's see. That's none. Okay, we have a title there. Can we move? Oh, we can move it. So you could click on one, and I'm going to put, I think I put his name was Tom Brokaw. I click at it, and I can put Tom Brokaw. And I probably spelled that wrong. I'm pretty sure I did. But that's okay. Not a big deal. Now, when that comes up on there, it's going to pull up his name.
Hello, I am Tom Brokaw, here with Peter Picker, the boy who picked his nose so much that his...
Okay, you're going to do that with all your questions back and forth. One more thing you can do. Notice when I click there in the middle, I can decide what it does. Do I want it to dissolve? Now you can see what it'll do. It'll dissolve to the next frame.
so much.
Well, what an
I actually like that one. Click on it again right in that middle. I can have it do a wipe. And I'll show you what that looks
So
like.
much.
Well, what an
You decide, but I want you to choose just one theme. Don't choose multiple ones. Choose one and stick with it.
Well, what an interesting question.
Okay, only one. You choose what it is. You can put that same one between all of them. The reason why I say that is if you do a bunch of them, it gets too busy and your people watching it are going to get kind of seasick
Well,
from it.
what's
So
an
just use
interesting
the
question?
same. Just use the same transition. So if I chose dissolve, I'm going to use dissolve on all of them. If I chose theme, I'm going to use theme on all of them. Okay? So whichever one you choose, stick with it. We're not going to be changing every single time
Well,
we
what's
do
an
one.
interesting...
Okay? Now, once you're done, all you have to do is, if you remember, once you've edited it all together, you will click done, and then you will click that box with the arrow to save it to your iPad and then upload it into Canvas. Good luck.